So the exercise we're focusing on here is back squat. And this is a major vertical gaining exercise if you get really good and technical at it. So I want you to look here how we set up here. So we're gonna squat what we call inside the rack with guards placed here. The guards are there for a safety reason. So if you sink down to your squat and you get stuck, you can unload the bar on these guards and not get injured. So I'm gonna get the camera to come around back here. So Sean's gonna come under the bar, so come walk forward under the bar. He's gonna have his shoulder blades retracted. So we see how the bar is resting across his two shoulder blades and they're pulled back. His feet are under his hips. He's gonna squeeze his glutes and push through. You're gonna take a couple steps back. Okay. You can either have your foot stance shoulder width apart or slightly wider. If you're longer limbed, you might have to go a little bit wider. He's gonna sink down to a squat here, slow for 1, 2, 3, pause for 1. Squeeze his glutes and drive through his heels. So come down slow again. Notice he's always maintaining good back posture. There's no rounding under here. He's maintaining form. So if you're not as mobile, you might not be able to go as deep as Sean is doing here. So let's get Sean to re-rack the bar now and step away. Okay, so we're gonna focus now on the position of his knees when he squats. So when he sinks down to a squat, you come down. Notice the knees and toes stay in line with each other. They're not collapsing inwards. That's really important. So you see as he comes down, you see his knees are slightly pushed out, but it's in line with his toes. That's a really important thing to focus on. If your knees are collapsing inwards, it's something that we could do is put a band around here so you can feel yourself stretch the band. That's one way we can help out with it. If you're not overly confident in your technique at this point, we can add a box behind you where you're gonna sit back into the box and sit down. You pause here, his butt will just touch the box, and squeeze and then push through. If you're new to squatting, adding a box might be a really good idea, and I'll show you how to do that next. If you are new to squatting, I want you to use a box as you squat. So as the camera comes around here, you can see we have a box here. Sean's gonna set up for a squat, okay? Shoulder blades retracted, feet over the bar, squeeze his glutes, push through his heel. So he's gonna come down slowly. His butt is just gonna graze the box. He's gonna squeeze and then drive through. So you gotta have the box set to slightly higher than the depth that you can squat. And when I say the depth that you can squat, the depth where you can maintain that good form. So your hips are rotating under, that is not good form. Sean, you can re-rack the bar. Do. Some people's ankles are really tight and they lack the flexibility to be able to keep their weight back through the heels. If this is you, you can add 2 10-pound plates and elevate your heels onto the plate. And this is going to reduce the amount of mobility you need from your ankles. So only do this if you're having trouble keeping the weight back through your heels. You need to perform a few progressively heavier warm-up sets, building up to the weight that you'll use for your actual sets. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced level athlete, your first set should be with just the barbell with no weight at all. So we take this weight off, just the barbell, and it's a technical rehearsal of the exercise or practicing the exercise because you want to feel the movement nice and polished and make a couple progressively heavier warm-up sets, building up that weight that you feel comfortable performing.